Brian Powell of I Run Far here with Kaci Lickteig after her win at the 2016 Western States 100. How does that sound, Kaci? You won Western States.
Still surreal. I can't believe it.
How much different does it feel? I mean, you were second last year, which is awesome. Does it feel a whole lot different to have crossed that line first, under 18 hours?
It's a dream come true. Like, I had no expectations. I just tried to stay running my race, and the stars aligned yesterday.
I mean, it didn't, saying it looked effortless is wrong, but you looked like you were in control and having a good time through the whole race. Were there any spots that you weren't feeling that way?
Honestly, I had a 5-minute patch that I didn't feel good, and that was on Cal 1, and I just had an upset stomach, just walked it off, and then I was back to myself again. So
you actually just walked? Just
did. Yeah, I just walked, and then I leaned over and felt fine. After I stood back up, I was like, oh,
so
okay.
Did you get sick?
No.
No, you just like kind of literally took a pause and was like...
I just belched a couple times. I was like, oh, okay, that works.
But how do you, you're having this awesome race, and whether you're looking at your watch or not, you know you're going super fast, you're leading. How do you have the mental presence to just be like, you can have a hiccup and go on? Like,
it's gonna happen. I mean, you just have to be calm with yourself and know that things will arise, and just get through them and just work your best through them, and you'll get back to feeling better at one point or another.
I mean, you did have one small physical issue in that you had like a rock stuck in your ankle collar, and did it chew up your ankle pretty good?
It did. I have a little bruise there, but it's manageable, like I said, and it'll heal in a few days.
Now, was there any place in the second half of the race where you just felt amazing, like in terms of speed and performance? Was there any point where like the light just shone brighter? Well,
this is the first year I've ran it where I had the light, like daylight, until mile 90. I've never had that happen, and so I was like, I can actually see the trail, I can run, and it's like, I don't have to keep second guessing, like, how long is that climb? Should I walk it? Should I not? So that was really helpful.
Yeah. And you had Miguel out there with you?
I did.
Your faithful pacer?
He's so great, yeah. He keeps me from getting any lows. Like, we work like a team.
So is that like the best aspect of having him? It's not like the pacing or the route finding, it's just keeping you mentally.
Yeah, just running with him is, we run and train together all the time, so it's just like a training run. I always look forward, I count down the miles till I get to see him, because I know we're going to be chatting away for a while, and just the miles will click.
Now, could you have imagined before the race to break 18 hours?
Oh my gosh, no. I was just hoping to break 19:20 from last year. So
yeah.
When I looked at my watch at no hands, and I thought, I was calculating, I asked Miguel, I was like, do you think I have a shot at sub 18? And he's like, he's like the math magician, and he's like, well, if you do, I was like, he's like, yeah. I'm like, give it to me straight, because I have no idea. And then he's like, you have to just, calculate this many miles per minute, and then I was like, I'm going for it.
Nice. So you did re-accelerate.
I did.
But it wasn't kind of up to the red line, or?
No.
You weren't risking blowing up.
No, not at that point. I just was gonna see if I could do it, and do it uncomfortably comfortable.
Ellie Greenwood and Trayson, only 2 women to run this course faster. So now it's Ellie and Kaci.
These people are phenomenal.
That's weighty. So you've won Western States. What else you got coming up?
I am signed up for the Bear 100 at the end of September. I would like to see about getting a Hard Rock qualifier ticket. So.
Would you?
Yeah, that's my next goal.
A temptation?
It is. Someday, not necessarily in like.
You got to start the process.
Exactly. That's right.
It'll be interesting to see how many times is it Hitchcock.
Gosh.
How many Hitchcock hill repeats do you have to do to get ready for that?
That will be interesting.
Do you think it is 364 days off, plus or minus, but do you think you'll come back to Western States next year?
This is my absolutely favorite race in the world, and I would not miss it if I can't,
Yeah. I mean, yesterday wasn't, top 5 hottest days at Western States, but it was a hot day out there, and no one was pushing you at the end. Do you think you have like another level that's possible?
Honestly, at this point, I have no idea. So,
Will that be fun to explore?
Sure, I'm always ready to test myself and see what I can do. It's part of this, why we do this.
Now, you come across the line and you're just stoked, and then you thank God. Like, what role does religion play in your running or your your racing?
It's huge for me. I couldn't do this without God, and just being blessed to be able to use my gift in honor and glory to Him.
Now, in the race, like, what perspective is it? Is it finding strength, or was it for the glory? I mean, what is the angle that gives you that push and that strength?
It is for the glory, like being able to do these things, and then just finding the strength and praying and just having that inner peace.
Yeah. Now, is Miguel part of that? Is he in your religious circle?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we actually have this thing where we're reading the Bible. It's an app on our phone, and so we read it in a year, and so we always read it, and then we kind of talk about it later, like sometimes on a run or whatever. So that's always fun.
But he's not reading it out on the no hands bridge. There's no.
there would be a fall involved, and it would not look good.
Nice. Well, you definitely had quite the race out there yesterday. Congratulations, Kaci.
Thank you for being out there.
Enjoy that moment and remember it forever.
Thank you, everyone.
Now, bonus question.
Thank you, everyone.
Now, bonus question for you, Kaci.
Dun dun dun.
You're coming up Michigan Bluff. It really feels like somebody's opening an oven door in your face, because I was there just standing there and it felt that way. Before I can get a word out, you're like, how are you doing? How do you stay in that, like, cheerful, like, outgoing personality at that point?
Really, it's like if you're not happy and positive, that just brings everybody down. So it's just fun to be happy.
And does it reflect? Do you feel that it reflects back on you?
It helps. Like, it just gives you energy. It's way better to be smiling than it is frowning.
Did you have frowning moments out there?
Just that time when I was like, oh, my stomach is not feeling good.
Oh.
But otherwise, just stay happy and positive.
Nice. Thank you, Kaci.
You missed it too. Right after Michigan Bluff, or right before Michigan Bluff, Billy's crew was with me. They got it on tape. I was running beside him, and we were running down into that service road area.
Yeah.
And I was running, and he was right there. I was talking, all of a sudden I looked down, and it's like 3-foot snake comes at me. I jumped, screamed like a little sissy, and I was like, and he got it on tape. He's like, this is gonna haunt you for the rest of your life now.
How does that go?
It was. It's recorded. It was so
I look
funny.
forward to watching that.
The snake was huge though. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It didn't hit your ankle?
Maybe that's what it was. Damn.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't like snakes.